Put down your weapons now!
Why can't they ever do this the easy way?
Hey, terrorist! Terrorize this.
How do you feel that this fits as a satire?
Our country supported more puppet dictators than all the marionettes you see in Team America. We overthrew Mohammad Mossadegh in Iran, we assassinated Salvador Allende in Chile, we propped up the Greek military junta, then came Vietnam. You know, enough was enough. Students shed blood to stop the war. Eventually journalists like Seymour Hersh, Dan Rather, Walter Cronkite spoke out against that war. We thought something was achieved, we thought something was learned. But no! Here comes 9/11, and we get Nixon back, disguised as a moron from Texas. He wants to protect Iraq, a sovereign nation he can't even pronounce the name of. So he sends Colin Powell to the United Nations with these bogus aerial photographs and these little Lego models of toys and weapons that were more laughable than the puppetry we see in Team America. And people bought it.
At all. This is a film that criticizes the left, not the right at all. In fact, it favors the right very much so. Because it says the answer to violence is more violence. You know, you beat the shit out of me, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Okay? That just feeds our $600 billion defense department. It doesn't do anything but that. This is not satire.
You know, there's the weaklings and the evildoers, and we America are, you know, force is the only way of conquering them. So I feel like that was the moral. And that strikes me as particularly right, not left, just to respond to that notion.
Are we still living by a divide, let's say politically, where you are either for the right or you're against the right. You're either for the left or you're against the left. We don't seem to be allowed any middle ground anymore.
And also you mentioned how this film does not attack the right, but that's because we're in a market where the right is just attacked relentlessly. Like, turn on the TV, you can find any fucking person who can make fun of George Bush. It got to a point that jokes became too easy. And you never see anyone attack the left, which I think is an interesting perspective you see from this film.
In 2004, who the fuck else was doing anything, saying anything about this war? What was Hollywood doing? What was on TV? What was anybody doing? These guys took some of their South Park money and said, hey, America, look what the fuck you've turned into. Team America, world police. You're out killing, bashing, shitting on all the universe. You know, it literally was saying to the youth of America, look what we've turned into. Is this who we are? Now, I just want to ask, how many people here think that this film was a satire?